Well, the Pocket 4 is now more than quiet speculation. Production has reportedly started, and we finally got to see the new chassis sitting right next to the Pocket 3. The shape feels familiar, but the extra buttons tell a different story. So, we will talk about what changed, what might improve, how it compares to the Pocket 3, and where it fits against Insta360 and GoPro. Let us get into it. Alright, let's start with the most interesting part, the chassis. When you put the Pocket 4 body right beside the Pocket 3, it looks like DJI wanted the same overall idea, but tuned the shape a bit. It is a tiny bit taller, a bit slimmer, and way lighter at around 116 grams. That is a big drop from the Pocket 3's 179 grams. If you vlog or shoot while traveling, that difference matters a lot more than people think. And the basic grip shape feels familiar, which means DJI is not trying to fix something that users already liked. What they did change is the button layout. We now see 2 extra buttons on the front side. No one confirmed what they do yet, but the most logical guess is custom shortcuts or a real zoom control. You probably remember how the Pocket 3 zoom felt a bit clunky, so if DJI adds a physical control for smoother zoom steps, that will already solve one of the biggest complaints. Now, the screen cutout looks the same, so we expect the same 2-inch rotatable display. That is a good call, because that screen was the main reason many people upgraded. But here is the curious bit. When you switch to vertical mode, those new buttons slide under the panel. So how do we reach them? Will the camera remap the controls, or are those buttons only for landscape use? That small detail already adds a bit of mystery to how DJI wants this camera to be used. Now, that NDA sheet that leaked earlier lines up with the chassis data. Same weight, same dimensions, and the model number OP4. Nothing printed about the sensor or frame rate yet, but all signs point to better zoom with no drop in quality. If DJI keeps the same 1-inch sensor and improves the crop zoom, that alone puts it ahead of GoPro's digital zoom tricks. And remember that earlier prototype with 2 lenses that people spotted. And we are expecting DJI may have 2 versions in the pipeline. A slim base model near 116 grams and a pro model with a second lens and bigger battery. That would explain why older info mentioned a heavier body. If DJI goes that route, they could satisfy casual vloggers and more advanced shooters in one launch. And yes, competition matters. Insta360 pushes modular freedom. GoPro pushes high frame rates and stabilization. The Pocket line's edge is still the built-in gimbal. No one else gives that natural motion look in a Pocket device. If DJI now pairs that with better low light and at least 4K 120, it keeps its own lane without trying to be an action cam. Battery life might climb too. A lighter body often means new power management. We are hearing it can go around 3 hours. If they also give proper built-in mic support, that finally fixes one of the most common Pocket 3 complaints. Price looks like $700 to $800. Not cheap, but the Pocket series always sat in that gap between smartphone video and full cameras. As long as DJI gives clear upgrades in control, zoom, low light, and portability, that price will still make sense for vloggers, travelers, and documentary shooters who want a tiny tool that does not scream camera crew. As for release date, given the mass production confirmation and recent leaks, many sources now place the announcement in the late 2025 to early 2026 window. That gives DJI a few more months to align shipments, clear out the Pocket 3 inventory, and build hype. So, that is where we stand now. Production is real. The chassis is real. The weight drop is confirmed. The control layout is changing. We still do not know the sensor, the frame rate, or the lens details. But the direction is clearer than before. We will stay on top of every new leak and update you the second real specs appear. Now, we want to hear from you. If you could choose only one upgrade for the Pocket 4, what would you pick? Better zoom, better low light, or maybe a true log profile? Let us know down below. Thanks for watching, give it a like, and subscribe for more camera news and reviews.